Hello everyone, and welcome. Travel is high on the list of plans for many retirees. With time available for longer trips, retirees want to explore new places, visit family, and spend time with friends. But let's be honest, sometimes the logistics of travel can be a bit daunting, even for seasoned travelers. That's why I'm here to share some friendly advice, gleaned from years of exploring Europe and beyond. We'll uncover those common travel pitfalls that many retirees encounter and, more importantly, how to avoid them. Let's make sure your next adventure is filled with joy, not stress. One of the big mistakes to avoid with retirement travel is having an overloaded suitcase. It's tempting to pack for every eventuality, but trust me, overpacking is the quickest way to turn your dream trip into a logistical nightmare. Remember, you'll be carrying that luggage through airports, train stations, and cobblestone streets. Packing light is about maximizing your freedom and minimizing hassle. Choose versatile clothing items that can be mixed and matched, and don't be afraid to do laundry on the road. It's all part of the adventure. Before you zip that suitcase, lay out everything you think you need, then cut it in half. Seriously, you'll be surprised by how little you actually need. Pack for comfort and practicality. Leave those fancy outfits and bulky items at home. Pride should never prevent retirees from requesting a wheelchair at airports or hotels. Even if mobility issues seem minor, using a wheelchair eliminates unnecessary strain and fatigue from long walks through terminals or lobbies. Don't be afraid to ask. These services are available to ensure comfortable and stress-free travel experiences for seniors. If you're not comfortable walking more than 10 minutes or so, arrange a wheelchair for the airport. Terminals seem to be getting larger these days, and you might have a long walk to your gate or the baggage claim area. If you have any mobility concerns, don't hesitate to request a wheelchair assistance service. These services are readily available at most airports and are designed to make your journey smoother and more comfortable. Simply contact your airline or travel agent in advance to make the necessary arrangements. They'll ensure that a wheelchair is waiting for you at the gate, assist you with your luggage, and help you navigate through security and customs with ease. Now let's talk about something that's not always the most fun to think about, but it's absolutely crucial, especially for retirees, having a medical insurance. You see, when we're traveling, we're stepping outside of our comfort zones, trying new things, and maybe even pushing ourselves a little bit, and that's fantastic. That's what travel is all about. But it also means we need to be prepared for the unexpected. A little stumble on a cobblestone street, a touch of heat stroke from exploring a sun-drenched ruin. These things can happen. Having good travel medical insurance means you can relax and enjoy your trip, knowing you're covered. Be sure your medical insurance will cover expenses when traveling outside the US or arrange an additional policy. Medicare does not cover expenses incurred outside the country. Before you go, spend a little time researching your options. Talk to your current provider, compare rates, and find a plan that fits your needs and your itinerary. Trust me, it's worth it. Retirees should avoid cutting it close when heading to the airport. Rushing can be extremely taxing, especially with reduced mobility. Plan for extra time to navigate crowds, security, and potential delays without feeling rushed. Leave plenty of time to get to the airport. When they suggest 2 to 3 hours, believe it. Besides, some airports are awesome, with high-quality restaurants, interesting shops, airline lounges, and even nail salons, massage chairs, and comfortable places to sit, read, and charge devices. By giving yourself that buffer, you eliminate the stress and can ease into vacation mode right from the start. Now, here's a simple yet crucial tip that can save you a whole lot of hassle. Always, and I mean always, double-check your flight times before you head to the airport. You see, in the world of travel, things can change, sometimes with little notice. Flights get delayed, schedules get adjusted, and gates get changed. It's just the nature of the game. But by staying informed and checking for any updates, you're one step ahead. Use the airline's website or app to check your trips periodically in case if there have been any changes in departure times or aircraft. Sign up for text alerts or give them a quick call. As a retiree, anything you can do to save time waiting will make your trip better. Apply for TSA PreCheck, Clear, Global Entry, or other available programs to make travel easier and more convenient. These programs are worth it if you fly more than once a year. Navigate airport security with ease. Say goodbye to long lines with TSA PreCheck or Global Entry. Clear lets you skip the line entirely. These programs make travel smooth and stress-free. For retirees, that's invaluable. One of the biggest mistakes I see retirees make is overscheduling their vacations. Another big mistake to avoid with retirement travel is thinking that every day should be packed with activities. An overscheduled trip leaves little room for spontaneity and adequate rest. Rather than signing up for every tour, build in downtime to simply relax at the hotel or explore at a leisurely pace. Also, you might overspend if you sign up for everything before leaving. Plan ahead, but don't overschedule. Another mistake to avoid with retirement travel is overloading the itinerary without properly appreciating any of the places visited. A little planning goes a long way, especially for accommodations and transportation. Buy front-of-the-line tickets or book tours with special hours to avoid wasting time in long lines. It's worth the extra money. A well-crafted itinerary ensures you don't miss out. Book in advance and research thoroughly. Be sure to pack comfortable shoes and break them in before going on your trip. Remember, you'll be exploring cobblestone streets, navigating bustling airports, and strolling through fascinating museums. Nothing can ruin a day of sightseeing like aching feet. Trust me, I've learned this lesson the hard way during my travels across Europe. So what constitutes a good travel shoe? Look for a pair that provides excellent arch support, has good cushioning, and fits well. And don't forget to pack a pair of comfortable sandals or loafers for evenings out.
Know you've been a good friend, and that's in the thick and thin.
For many of us, half the fun of travel is sharing the experience with someone special. But choosing the right travel companion can make or break your trip. Know the person you plan to travel with before you go on a trip with them. The ideal travel partner is someone who shares your interests and travel style. Do you crave adventure, seeking out off-the-beaten-path experiences? Or do you prefer a more relaxed pace, savoring delicious meals and soaking in the local culture? Talk to your potential travel partner about your expectations for the trip. Discuss your budget, your must-see sites, and your tolerance for spontaneity. Remember, honest communication is key. Traveling with the right companion can lead to unforgettable memories and strengthen your bond. Choose wisely, and you'll have a travel buddy to share many more adventures with in the years to come. Now let's talk about keeping your valuables safe while you're on the go. You've worked hard your whole life and deserve to enjoy your retirement travels without worrying about pickpockets. That's where a good money belt comes in handy. Use a money belt or some type of inside pocket or hidden place for carrying money or valuable papers. It's the perfect place to store your passport, extra cash, and credit cards, keeping them close to your body and out of sight. Now let's talk about finances, a crucial aspect of smooth travel. Be sure to have more than one credit card with you when you travel. Think of it as packing an extra pair of comfortable shoes. You might not need them, but boy, are you glad to have them when you do? Carrying a backup credit card is like tucking away peace of mind. It's a simple step that can save you from a world of potential headaches. Lost or stolen card? No problem, your backup steps in. Unexpected glitch with your primary card? Your backup keeps your trip rolling smoothly. Remember, we're aiming for smart and savvy travel, and that includes being prepared for those unexpected bumps in the road. Trust me, it's a travel tip your future self will thank you for. Venturing abroad without any knowledge of the local language can seriously hinder a retiree's travel experience. This is one of the mistakes to avoid with retirement travel that's easy to overcome. Basic phrases for greeting, directions, and ordering food go a long way in bridging the communication gap. And what better way to do that than by engaging with the local language and customs? Sure, we might not become fluent in Italian overnight, and that's perfectly okay. But learning a few basic phrases like buongiorno, grazie, or scusi can work wonders. It shows respect for the local culture and opens up a world of heartwarming interactions. So, before you embark on your next adventure, spend a little time getting acquainted with the local lingo. Download a language app, pack a phrase book, or even try cooking a local dish. Retirees should steer clear of driving on Sundays when possible. With the work week looming, roads become busier, especially in popular vacation areas, as people make their way back home on Sunday evenings. This congestion considerably increases travel times and the risk of accidents. Avoiding peak Sunday traffic allows retirees to make efficient progress while reducing stress from traffic. Of course, this isn't true everywhere, and you'll always find exceptions. So, what's a savvy traveler to do? Well, if you have some flexibility in your itinerary, consider traveling on weekdays or Saturdays. They say the early bird gets the worm, and when it comes to travel, the early riser definitely gets the best experience. Picture this: you're standing in front of Michelangelo's David, not another soul in sight. You can savor the moment, soak in the artistry, and truly appreciate the masterpiece without jostling for a view. Now imagine the same scene a few hours later. The room is packed, tour groups are vying for space, and the serenity is gone. That's the difference an early start can make. Whether it's a world-renowned museum, a popular historical site, or even just a peaceful stroll through a charming town square, getting a head start on the day allows you to experience the magic before the crowds descend. Trust me, there's something truly special about having a place all to yourself, even if it's just for a few precious moments. You can connect with the destination on a deeper level, feel the history come alive, and create memories that will last a lifetime. So, set your alarm, grab a croissant and a coffee, and embrace the tranquility of the early morning hours. Well, there you have it. We've journeyed through some common travel pitfalls and, more importantly, discovered how to avoid them. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more travel tips and guides. This is Global Travel Venture. Until next time, safe travels.